Do you ever wonder how a man with no major radio hits could sell more records than some of the biggest names in rock? Well, today, in celebration of what would have been Rory Gallagher's 76th birthday, I check out 10 of his tracks that reveal his secret to capturing the hearts of millions. Stick around to the end for my recommendation of my favourite Gallagher track I've covered so far. So the birthday of one of the greatest blues rock guitarists of all time is upon us again. Born on the 2nd of March 1948, Rory's influence spanned generations with his fiery guitar playing and raw, honest music inspiring countless musicians, not least of all Alex Lifeson from Rush. Now, to mark the occasion, I'm diving into 10 essential Rory Gallagher tracks that showcased his incredible talent and timeless legacy. Whether you're a lifelong fan or just discovering his music, these tracks are really a must listen. Now, before I start, let me know down in the comments which is your favourite Rory track. I'd love to see what your selections are. Let's get the show on the road and start off with Tattooed Lady from Rory's 1973 album Tattoo. Now, this track is a perfect introduction to his style. It's blending blues, rock and folk influences. The song features a driving rhythm and one of Rory's signature riffs.
Tattoo lady, baby, they're my family.
His guitar sings in a way only he could make it, and while his lyrics tell a vivid story of carnival life and escapism, it's a fan favourite and it's that for a reason. Now, in the track, you can hear Rory's unique ability to mix guitar work and storytelling together in such an endearing manner. Next, we have A Million Miles Away, also from the album Tattoo. This song is more introspective than the previous one, with soulful lyrics that really capture a sense of longing and escapism. His guitar here is as emotional as his voice, taking listeners on a journey through soaring solos and beautifully layered instrumentals. His playing is absolutely breathtaking. It's a track that leaves a lasting impression with every note packed full of emotion. And moving on to a track that really showcases his energy, I have Shadow Play from the Photo Finish album from 1978. It's one of his most iconic live tracks with an explosive riff and incredible tempo changes. The way Rory builds tension in this song and releases it with fierce solos is really nothing short of electrifying. Shadow Play is a reminder of just how dynamic and powerful Gallagher really was, especially on the stage. Those live performances of his were simply legendary. Now let's take a listen to Cradle Rock from the 1974 album Irish Tour 74. Now this one is a track that exemplifies Rory's skill in the live performance settings. His command over the guitar is literally awe-inspiring as he rips through blues riffs and solos with such immaculate ease. Cradle Rock has become really synonymous with his energetic stage presence. And his ability to make every performance feel spontaneous and fresh. Now, the way he plays here is just wild. You can almost feel the energy of the crowd feeding off his every note. This is Gallagher at his best. It's raw, it's loud, and it's really unfiltered. A Bad Penny from Top Priority from 1979 comes next, and this track has a heavier rock sound to it with the killer riff and Rory's unmistakable vocals. This time it's a song about betrayal, and you can hear the frustration and power in his voice and guitar. What you do have here is a solo that's just blistering with a groove that's really impossible to resist. This song is a perfect example of his ability to fuse rock and blues. and it stands out as one of his most memorable tracks. Walk on Hot Coals is a track that truly showed the Gallagher improvisational skills to great effect. Taken from the 1973 album Blueprint, this is a blues rock masterpiece. The song shifts between different tempos and moods as he effortlessly moves from aggressive to more delicate, bluesy lines. It's a track that reveals more layers with each listen.
Walk on hot coals, sleep on a better day.
Walk on Hot Coals showed that he could take a song to new heights during live performances, pushing the boundaries of the blues to its limits. Now, I can't forget Messing with the Kid, his take on the Junior Wells classic. The track was a staple of his live shows, and really for good reason. He put his own spin on it, turning it into a high-energy blues rock anthem.
What you want, I call it dancing with a kid.
The interplay between his guitar and vocals is really pure magic. He took a classic blues song and made it his own, which is a testament to his deep understanding of the genre and his ability to innovate within it. Next is I Fall Apart from Rory's debut solo album, self-titled Rory Gallagher, from 1971. Now, this track showed a softer side with a slow emotional build-up, and this led to a powerful climax. The lyrics here are heartfelt, and the guitar solo at the end is just really simply stunning.
You unwind me until I fall apart.
But you wouldn't have expected anything else. It's a beautiful display of Rory's range as both a songwriter and a guitarist. I Fall Apart is a hauntingly beautiful track that showed that he could convey deep emotion through his guitar. It's one of those hidden gems in his catalogue and well worth discovering if you are not aware of it. Now, Moonchild from Calling Card in 1976 is yet another standout track, as all these are really. This one has a lighter, more playful vibe to it, but it's still packed with this signature energy. The lyrics here reflected his fascination with mystical themes, and the guitar work is as inventive as ever.
You are a moonchild, and pretty soon, child.
It's a fun, dynamic track, and it just shows how versatile he could be on his day. Moonchild brought a different flavour to Rory's discography, blending this rock with a touch of the mystical. It's a true classic. And finally, I'm going to close out this list with They Don't Make Them Like You Anymore, from Jinx in 1982. Now, this song felt like a tribute to the greats who came before him, and perhaps even a nod to himself. The track combined heartfelt lyrics with blistering guitar work, and it's a perfect way to wrap up this celebration of Rory's music.
They don't make them like you anymore.
He truly was one of a kind, and this track is a reminder that musicians like him don't come around very often. And there you have it, 10 incredible Rory Gallagher tracks to celebrate his birthday and honour his lasting legacy. I really love listening to all of his tracks. Now, whether it's through his soaring guitar solos, his passionate live performances, or his heartfelt songwriting, Rory Gallagher continues to inspire musicians and fans alike. A true great. Now, if you haven't already, I strongly suggest you dive deep into his catalogue and experience the magic for yourself. It's well worth it. Thanks for listening, and a happy birthday, Rory Gallagher. And one of my favourite tracks of all time can be seen here. Watch that video next, and I'll see you over there.